This is a video in a series of videos to help you get ready for the new academic year. In this particular video, I'm going to show you, using an iPad, how you can update the owner of a PLG, how you can change which assessment users can access an assessment book that's linked to a PLG, and also how you can use the bulk edit feature to make these changes to a number of PLGs at once. It is also possible to use the web console on a computer to make the same bulk edit changes to PLGs. And there's a separate video available within the EFL Online Resource Centre that shows you how you can use the bulk edit features using the web console on a computer. In this video, I'll show you how you can make these changes using an iPad.
So I've opened up the Evidence for Learning app on my iPad. I'm going to tap on the bottom right, the pencil and pad icon, to access the assessment area of the app. I'm then going to enter in my username and password and then tap Continue. So I've now logged into the assessment area of the app. I'm an assessment manager, so I'm going to click Show All at the bottom right to see all the assessment books. Here's all the curriculum or subject-specific assessment books that aren't linked to PLGs, and we can see that because there's no icon of a learner. So all the PLG assessment books have an icon of a learner next to it. These assessment books without it can be updated in terms of who can access them and also which learners are assigned to each assessment book. That's done within Cloud Admin on an iPad, and there's a different video and guide around how you can be able to do that at your school. So this video is going to focus on how we can update the assessment books for PLGs. So I'm going to click on Manage PLGs towards the top right. There are various changes that you may need to do in terms of who's going to be the owner of the PLG and also which members of staff can access the assessment book. So first of all, I'm going to show you how you can update just one PLG, and then we're also going to look at the bulk edit function to be able to see how you can update a number of PLGs at once. So first of all, I'm going to tap on the pencil icon to the right of Aaron Sugden because I want to change who can be the owner and who can access the assessment book. And then tap Settings towards the top right. A PLG can only have one owner, and if I need to change the owner due to staff or learners moving around the school, I click Change Owner at the top right. You can currently see that I'm the owner of this PLG, so if I need to change that so that Natalie becomes the owner, I tap on Natalie's name, a tick will indicate that she's now been selected, and I tap Done at the top right. And you can now see that Natalie is the owner of the PLG. If I want to also be able to specify which assessment users can access the assessment book, then I'll tap on that. And you can see in this example that I had access to the assessment book, and so did Richard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swipe left on both our names. First of all mine, and then tap Delete on the right, and take away Richard's access too. Richard is an assessment user, so he won't be able to access this assessment book anymore. I'm an assessment manager, so I'll still be able to access all assessment books. What I'm now going to do is press the plus at the top right. And I'm now going to give Natalie permission to access the assessment book, and Amir in this case as well for demonstration. So then I can press Done at the top right to confirm those changes. And then I can return back to the PLG settings by tapping it at the top left. I can then also return back by tapping PLG Framework top left. And then by pressing the back button at the top left. So we've updated that PLG. There may be times where you want to make bulk changes to PLGs by changing a number of PLGs at once. We're still on the Manage PLG screen. I'm going to tap Bulk Edit top right. So in this example, you can see I'm currently the owner of a number of PLGs. I now need to change this and update it. So what I'm going to do is select a number of PLGs. You just simply tap on the right hand side and a tick will appear. And all these PLGs are going to have now the same owner. So therefore I can use this bulk edit. So I'm going to then tap on Apply to Selection towards the top right. and I can click Change Owner. And then I tap on the name of the person that I want to be the new owner. A tick appears on the right hand side, and I confirm that change by pressing Done at the top right. Those PLGs are no longer automatically visible to me because I'm no longer the owner. As I'm an assessment manager, I can still click Show All at the bottom right, and I can now see those PLGs, and Bob is now the owner. You may also want to change who can access the assessment books for a number of PLGs using bulk edit. So in this example, I'm going to select some PLGs to update using bulk edit. So in this case, I'm using those three. I'm going to tap Apply to Selection, top right, and then tap on Change Permissions. I can now change who can access the assessment book. So in this example, I want Natalie to be able to access all these assessment books. This will replace whoever can currently access it. So for example, if Amir had already accessed it and I now wanted to add Natalie, I would also have Amir selected so that Amir could continue to access the assessment book and now Natalie could too. In this example though, I only want Natalie to be able to access the assessment book, and I will be able to because I'm an assessment manager. So I'm now going to tap Done at the top right, and those PLGs have now been updated.
You'll find a number of other guides and videos to help you get ready for the new academic year in the EFL Online Resource Centre. And as ever, always feel free to get in touch if you've got any questions or you need any help or advice. By all means, give us a call or email us using services@theteachercloud.net.